My name is Mel Allen. I'm originally from Regina, but now I live in a little town called Drinkwater, Saskatchewan. Well, I remember going to the football games when people sat on the sidelines, and one of my biggest memories is when it was a two-game semi-final, and the Riders got beat quite bad in the first game, and in the second game, George Reed and Ronnie Lancaster pulled it out and beat Calgary by 1 or 2 points, and it was quite cold that day. But everybody was on the sidelines, right next to the hash marks, and it was just an awesome game. I was probably 12 or 13 years old.
I'm Sheila Kelly. I'm the Executive Director of the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame. My greatest cup memory would be the kick, and Dave Ridgway and Glenn Suter lining up for that last-minute kick in the 1989 Grey Cup. And I remember being in my living room at the time and just being on pins and needles and hoping and praying that that was going to be a good kick, and it was, and the rest is history.
My name is Ken Kengour, and I'm from Coquitlam, BC. My favorite Grey Cup memory is going volunteering when I was in Vancouver. We were part of the management team there. We did all the volunteering there. It was awesome, and that was the year we won.
Hi, Cindy Kinghorn from Vancouver, British Columbia. Before in Vancouver, we won the Grey Cup. What can I say? It was awesome. BC fans are awesome. Actually, all CFL fans were awesome. Everybody there was a good time. Good times had by all.
I'm Matt Morris from Guelph, Ontario. It was a few years ago in Calgary. We were on the 5-yard line, and we saw the too many men on the field and saw the flags go up in the air. And of course, Montreal won the football game. It'll be a classic. It's never forgettable because Saskatchewan should have won the game.
Jerry Snook from Comox, Vancouver Island. My favorite is my first one, 205 in Vancouver when the Eskimos beat Montreal in overtime, and the ball that got kicked for the field goal went over my head. It was so close, I almost had it. So that's my greatest moment.
My name is Frank Hyatt, and I'm from Trenton, Ontario. That absolutely has to be winning 2012, the 100th Grey Cup in our home stadium. That was actually really emotional. It was fantastic.
Sherry Dobbs from Regina. Oh, I think my favorite was 2007, watching them beat the Bombers in Toronto. Yeah, I paid thousands of dollars to get there the last minute. It was great for being Toronto and not being that much of a football town. I think the Rider fans came up and showed them what it's all about, and had a great time meeting all the other fans from the other teams too.
Kevin Bunce from Comox, Vancouver Island, originally from Brokenville, Saskatchewan. Left a few years ago, and my favorite Grey Cup, of course, was our Riders won in '89 with Glenn Suter with the big hole. Thanks.
Alice Parkinson, Regina. 1976, we were living in Toronto, and my father and a good friend of ours went to the football game. My father and this fellow were sitting together, and at the end of the game, this friend said to my dad, come on, let's go, let's beat the rush, let's get out of here. The Riders have it in the bag. And so my dad, God love him, he got up and he walked out with this nutty friend of ours, and as they got into the tunnel going out, they heard, roar! Tony Gabriel caught the pass, and Ottawa won the Grey Cup, and my dad missed it.